Hello great Indians. Today we are going to study the most important chapter, that is polynomial, which is included in the class 9 syllabus. Okay, so polynomial. Polynomial is formed by the two words poly and the nomials. Poly means many and the nomials means term. When we combine these two terms, it becomes the polynomial. So polynomial is an algebraic expression consisting of number of the terms. Polynomial may consist of one term, polynomial may consist of two terms, three terms and so on. So depending on the number of the terms, we can classify the polynomial. But before we classify the polynomial, let's learn some basic about the polynomial. So how we can define the polynomial? Let's see here. So polynomial is the algebraic expression consisting of number of the terms. Here example is there, 2x plus 3y plus 6. How many terms are there? 3 terms are there. Okay, and it is an algebraic expression, that's why it is a polynomial. So, but what is this algebraic expression is? Algebraic expression is the combination of the variables and the constant. Okay, let's see here what are variables and what are constant. Let's see here. Constant. Constant is any symbol which is having the fixed algebraic value. Any natural number. Let's see example 1. 1 is a natural number whose value is fixed. 2 is also a natural number whose value is fixed. Pi. What is the value of pi? The value of the pi is 22 by 7 or 3.14, whose value is fixed. So any symbol whose value is fixed is called as a constant. Now what are variables? Variables is any symbol which may assign the different values. The condition is given, example is given here, that Rahul is 2 years more than the Pinky. Let's take the Rahul's age variable is R and the Pinky's variable is P. So according to the given condition, R equals to P plus 2. It means that Rahul is 2 years more than Pinky. It doesn't mean that the Rahul's and the Pinky's age are constant. Okay, Rahul's age may be 40 years, Pinky's age may be 38 years, so the difference is 2. Rahul's age may be 10 years and the Pinky's age may be 8 years, so the difference is 2. Rahul's age may be 20 years or Pinky's age may be 18 years, so the difference is 2. It doesn't indicate that the value of the age of the Rahul and the Pinky's are fixed. The ages may be anything, but its difference is always a 2, that is fixed. So here it is a constant and the variables may be any value. So any symbol which may assign the different values according to the condition are called as a variable. So now we will see what are algebraic expressions. So algebraic expression, it is a combination of the variables and the constant. As we have already learned what are variables and what are the constant. And algebraic expression, it is a combination of variable and constant. Let's see an example here. 4x plus 3y plus 6. How many terms are there? First term, second term and third term. First term is having which variable? X variable. Second term is having which variable? Y variable. And third term is a constant. Okay, and notice one important thing is that what is the multiplier of x? 4. What is the multiplier of y variable? 3. So the multiplier of any variable is called as a coefficient. You will learn some another variable, that is another term that is called as a coefficient. So what are the coefficients? Coefficients are nothing but the multiplier of the variable. So what is the multiplier of the x? 4. What is the multiplier of the y? 3, and this is a constant term. And overall this is the algebraic expression, that's why it is called as a polynomial. So it is a polynomial consisting of the 3 terms. So what we have learned? We have learned that the polynomial is an algebraic expression consisting of the number of the terms. And every term is having the variable and the coefficient. What are coefficient? Coefficient are nothing but the multiplier of the variable. Okay, let's see example here. 3x square plus 2x plus 1. What is the first term? 3x square. What is the second term? 2x, and third term is a constant. In the first term, x is a variable and the coefficient of the x is what? 3. In the second term, again the x variable is there. What is the coefficient of x? 2. And notice one important thing is that what is the power of their x? 2. What is the power of x here? 1. So the power may be anything. Okay, power may be 1, power may be 2, power may be 3, but in the polynomial, power is always a positive and that power is called as an exponent. So we have discussed about the polynomials. What are polynomials? Polynomials are nothing but an algebraic expression consisting of number of terms. And every term consists of the variables and the coefficients. An algebraic expression is a combination of constant and the variables. One more thing you have to notice for the polynomials is that, let us take an example. 7x cube minus 6y plus 6. Okay, how many terms are there? 3 terms are there. First term is 7x cube, second term is 6y, and third term is 6. You have to notice one important thing is that the powers of the variables. What is the power of x variable? 3. What is the power of y variable? 1. Okay, and notice that every power is positive. Okay, so we can define the polynomial that an algebraic expression of which the exponent is a whole number. What are whole numbers? Whole numbers are nothing but the numbers which starts with 0 and the positive number 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. So if the powers are the negative, it means it is not a polynomial. Okay, this is the most important thing you have to observe. You have to notice that the polynomial is having which power? Whole number power. Positive power should be there or 0 should be there. Okay, no negative power should be there. If the powers are negative, if the powers of the variable are negative, it means that it is not a polynomial. So what thing we have to notice? We have to notice that the polynomial's variable is having a power of positive and the 0 power. No negative power should be there. So how we define a polynomial? Polynomial can be defined an algebraic expression of which the exponent is a whole number. No negative power should be there. Let us take an example. 4x square plus 6x plus 2. What is the power of x variable 2? What is the power of x variable this 1? First term is having the 2 exponent. Second term is having the 1 exponent. 1 and 2 both are positive. It means that it is a polynomial. Let us take this example. 4 upon x cube plus 1. When we shift this to the numerator, it becomes plus 3 will becomes minus 3. So this equation will become 4x to the power minus 3 plus 1. And observe the power of this variable. What is the power? Minus 3. And minus 3 is not the whole number. And according to our definition, the exponent means power should always be a whole number. So minus 3 is not a whole number. So it is not a polynomial. So if the powers are the whole number, it means it is a polynomial. If the powers are not the whole number, it is not the polynomial. Let us take an example. 5 root y plus 7. So root y can be written as y to power 1 by 2. And 1 by 2 is nothing but the fraction. So power is fraction. And fraction is not a whole number because whole number starts from 0, 1, 2, 3. Fraction is not there. It means as the exponent is a fraction, it is not the whole number. And if it is not a whole number, it is not the polynomial. So what we have learned? We have learned that the polynomial is an algebraic expression of which exponent is always a whole number. No negative power should be there. If the power is negative, it means it is not the whole number. So in all these examples, we learn that the polynomial variable is always having the positive power or 0 power. No negative power should be there. Thank you.